I'm curious. We look at these pictures, Katty Kay, and there's been a reaction in the United States. Obviously, you look at public opinion polls, and they are breaking towards Americans doing much more. But I'm curious. Could you talk about the reaction in Britain, the reaction across Europe? How visceral is it there?
I think visceral is the word. People are really angry. They're terrified of seeing images that our parents saw, that my parents lived through, again on our television screens in this century. We thought this was Europe in the last century. We didn't think it was going to happen again. I don't know anyone really in the UK who has not donated to Ukraine. I know people who have taken vans and driven to Ukraine. The British government is concerned that there are British soldiers who are meant to be on duty who have suddenly gone AWOL from their duties in the UK. They're concerned that they've turned up in Ukraine. 14,000 foreign forces have now turned up in Ukraine to join the fight. Most of them are Europeans. It's personal, and people are angry, and they are focusing their anger on their governments. There's a lot of pressure on the government, on Boris Johnson, to do more to take in refugees.
We saw Johnson, by the way, yesterday finally moving on some high-level oligarchs.
Abramovich, the owner of Chelsea.
Right.
This might be good news for Liverpool supporters and City supporters in my household. Not good news if you're a Chelsea supporter. Finally moving on Abramovich. But there is pressure on the UK government from the public, and I think that's what's interesting. This is coming from the bottom up, this pressure on governments to do more, because people are really angry about what they're seeing.
Angry, and David, it is important for us to remember, again, Katty's parents grew up with scenes like this. Mika's parents obviously chased out of Central Europe, of Eastern Europe, and now Europeans are seeing this unfold again on their television set. This looks so much like 1941, 1942, that it really has shaken Europe to its core.
People in Europe feel that passion in their hearts. I just was traveling in Europe over the last week, and down every street that you drive in Poland, in Lithuania, in Latvia, in Estonia, you see Ukrainian flags. They're everywhere. You see banners calling Putin a war criminal. A Polish friend of mine I had dinner with last Friday night said to me he had taken in Ukrainian refugees. He doesn't have a big house. He said, "This is who we are as Poles. The tradition of resistance is at the center of our national story, and we can't watch this and not do something." It's just what Katty was saying. People feel they have to help. That same feeling doesn't seem to be as passionate in the United States, but as we watch more of these images of maternity hospitals getting bombed, maybe people will feel more of that. But I'm telling you, Europe is aflame with the spirit that President Zelensky has ignited, and people in Europe are demanding now that we do more to help him.